have some coffee. Here we are in Hollow Ponds. Oaks, silver birches, broom, and one of the things you will see a lot over here, Hollow Ponds, is of course gorse, which is pretty much all over the place. Some gorse there, gorse and broom. A nice group of silver birch trees here. Don't know how familiar you are with silver birch, but they're quite short-lived trees, and famously the bark is very useful for survivalists and outdoors folk who use it for starting off your fire. It's great. It's a great way to get a fire going. Silver birch wood. Trees are quite short-lived, but they're often the first to colonise areas after glaciation and erosion and so on has stripped the land bare of vegetation. So silver birches come in, move in, and build up the soil structure, which enables later on other trees to start to be able to move in as well. So your big lowland broadleaf trees like beech and oak need silver birch to come in and build the soil structure first, to enable them to enable the bigger broadleaf trees to thrive. So quite an important tree really, in the overall ecology of things. I think they're quite beautiful. I can see the tail of a squirrel, the shadow of the tail of a squirrel on that tree. And the squirrel's up there. I think he's making little patterns with his tail and watching them on that tree. So, young oaks, young oak trees, and then here we've got young birch. Yes. And young birch trees. And then here is broom. And Hollow Ponds is not an awful lot, but there is a patch, quite a nice patch here of heather, which has just flowered. Very nice it was too. So actually you can still see just here there's a tiny bit of the flowers left. Don't know if you can see that, but yeah, lovely purpley colour. Yes, so here is gorse. We get a huge amount of gorse on Hollow Ponds. It's a very kind of characteristic plant of this area. Oh, look, there's a hornet. Ha! See the hornet? I don't know if you can see it actually. Let's see if we can kind of zoom in a bit. They're about just just over an inch long, these insects, and I often see them flitting about and think, you know, just out of the corner of my eye, and think that they're think that it's a dragonfly, but actually look a bit more closely and realise it's a gigantic wasp. They're quite friendly. Well, I mean, with that hornet thing that I showed you earlier, what you do have to be a bit careful of hornets, because if you disturb their nest, then they might get a bit irate and sting you and attack you. But I mean, I kind of I'm quite gentle with wildlife, and I find that if you don't interfere with them, they pretty much don't interfere with you. But you know, if you're a bit less experienced or a bit more anxious, then that could lead to an unpleasant encounter. The stings are not so, unless you go into anaphylactic shock or something. But I don't think the stings are particularly any worse than a regular bee or a wasp sting. But yeah, so I'd say be wary. So, well, I hope you enjoyed this. There will be more, and I hope to see you again soon. As the hound of the Baskervilles emerges from the depths of the forest. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you come back. And yeah, as you can see, well, I don't know, as you can hear possibly, because we're near to Whipscross Hospital, we get lots of sirens here, and ambulances with their sirens blaring, so making a nice peaceful nature walk is a bit of a challenge, but I'm going to give it my very best. So see you soon. Bye.